vintage is all the rage, I decided to dress up and look the part today and picked up this original 1930s dress, the kind of outfit women would have worn all those years ago if they were coming along to the pavilion. I'm off to explore. My guide is Hugh Ashley, who's written a book on the theatre. Oh! Hugh, how wonderful.
In a monastery garden.
I'm so impressed. Now this organ is as... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that was me.
No, I think it was me actually. This organ is as old as the pavilion, isn't it?
Yes, it was built especially for this particular building, and all the pipes, all 1,862 of them, are in the chambers on either side in the wall there. They're all stacked up.
Now, Hugh, you brought me down to the bowels of the pavilion.
Yes, we're right down to there.
Another original feature. These look very intriguing. What have we
These
got
are
here?
genuine 1929 gauges. And if you look up there on the right, that's a very interesting one because the whole building used to have a centralised vacuum cleaner.
How handy.
Great big vacuum cleaner somewhere down here, which used to suck to various points all the way around the theatre and the ballroom and the restaurants. So all the cleaner did was stick the pipe in,
and it
that
sucked
was
it up.
Sucked it all up, and that measured the actual pressure behind the suction there.
How long would you say it is since these were actually used?
I would think they've not been used in the last 50 years.
Yeah. Hugh, in its heyday, this was a very smart dining room. Sadly, it's fallen into disrepair over the years, but there are plans to redevelop it. Can you tell me some of the other uses it's had over the years?
During the war, the government took it over, made it a British restaurant. A British restaurant was a restaurant where you could go at lunchtime and get a very cheap, good, nutritious three-course meal, and it would have cost you £0.50, 2 and sixpence, 12.5p by today's standards. It was common in the 60s and 70s when this was a disco for the acts that were appearing in the ballroom upstairs, when they finished their act, to come down here and have a drink before they went off to where they were going. One of the groups came down here was The Who, and Keith Moon actually came down here one night and he actually smashed a drum kit up. I know the chap who owned the drum kit and was here, and he said he'd never seen anyone hit a drum kit so hard as Keith Moon did.
And if that's whet your appetite, why not come down to the open day next Sunday? That's the 29th of March. Entrance is free and you can even dress up like me.